flower.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. We'll be right there. Maybe we'll talk about it. She has no clue. We've arrived in the museum. We've not yet met our contact, but we're gonna be meeting up with the president soon. Isn't it weird that Kylo Ren's not like he's for Burberry and not for Gucci?
It is weird.
Because he was Gucci in House of Gucci?
Yeah.
Ridley Scott. All right, we got harmony in place. I was able to retrieve the misplaced documents. Got them back into the archive. That crazy key that Q gave me went a long way. I would say that's mission accomplished. That creep can roll, man. Like the one in The Shining? Same color. Yeah. They have a real window. Let's fucking go. We're living our life. All right, Q, I need you to get me right up to the door of the museum.
No worries, Mr. Bond. It's a laser that will melt anyone you point it in the direction of. Godspeed.
What's the car for the mission?
It's a Datsun 240Z, only the best in the game. And I forgot, activates the machine guns. Godspeed.
I'll meet you at the mission spot at 0600. Don't be late.
Work, Mr. Bond.
Essentially harboring their own planetary systems makes the notion of humanity being the sole bastion of sentient life seem almost laughably arrogant.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, as of some gently rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door, only this and nothing more. Ah, distinctly I remember, it was in the bleak December. In each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcase of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore. For the rare and radiant eagerly I wish the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my book surcease of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore. For the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here, forevermore. And the silken, sad, and certain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic tremors never felt before. So that now, to still beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor entertaining entrance at my chamber door. This is it, and nothing more." Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating, then no longer. "Sir," I said, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore, but the fact is, I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping, tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there. The stillness broken by replies so aptly. Vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore. For the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here, forevermore. And the silken, sad, and certain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door." Startled at the stillness broken by replies so aptly spoken, doubtless, I said, what it utters is its only stock and store, caught from some unhappy master whom unmerciful disaster followed fast and faster, till his songs one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope that melancholy burden bore, of never, nevermore. But the raven still beguiling all my fancy into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird and bust and door, then upon the velvet sinking betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking, what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking, nevermore. This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing, to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining on the cushion's velvet lining, that the lamp gloated o'er, but whose velvet violet lining with the lamp gloating over she shall pass, nevermore. Then methought the air grew denser, perfume from an unseen censer swung by seraphim, whose footfalls tinkled on the tuft floor. Wretch, I cried, that God hath lent thee by these angels, he hath sent thee respite, and nepenthe from the memories of Lenore. Quaff, kind nepenthe, forget this lost Lenore, quoth the raven. Nevermore. Prophet, I said, thing of evil. Prophet still. If bird or devil, whether tempter sent, or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolate, yet all undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, I said, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow laden if, within the distant Aden. It shall clasp a saint maiden, whose angel's name Lenore. Clasp a rare and radiant maiden, whom the angels name Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word our sign of parting, bird of friend, I shrieked, upstarting, get thee back into the tempest, and the night's Plutonian shore, leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak out my heart, and take thy form from my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting. Still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon that is dreaming, and the lamplight over him steaming throws his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore.